Done.
Yeah.
So at your
At my leisure.
at your leisure, which is pretty obvious, but also whatever you're comfortable with, if you could just say a few words or more than a few words about you and this music.
Well, this music is always an adventure, so that's what makes it worthwhile for me. The energy is always positive, and I always enjoy, the light that it brings. I don't find it. Sometimes you play music and it's dark, but this music is light for me.
Has it always been light?
It depends on the personnel and the situation.
Mm-hmm. With Tisziji?
Oh yeah, with him in particular, yeah.
Can you say a little bit, because apart from a few other people, they don't get to feel what it feels like to play with Tisziji. We all hear it, but we don't create with it. What is that like?
Well, as I said, it's an adventure and it's energizing. And at the same time, it's a surprise. But then again, it's not because you expect a surprise. You expect something different and positive. I don't know.
So when you're playing and it's a particularly out tune, do you have any idea where you're going, and when you're there, what's it like?
Well, the object is, to reach that light that I'm talking about. And I don't know. I guess joy and bliss could be included, in those emotions. Maybe it's like jumping out of the plane with no parachute. Trapeze with no net.
Do you, when you hear it back in recorded form, is it completely different?
Most of the time, because I don't listen consciously probably more than the first time when I first get the CD or whatever. And then I may hear it somewhere else, or on the radio or in the car or whatever, and it strikes me different all the time. I mean, some of it I recall, and some of it is new to me every time.
So when you hear it back and you hear what you played, it's still fresh?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Do you have to prepare for a Tisziji gig any differently than for any other gig?
Well, I have to prepare for moments like these, when it's not as smooth as it might be, but to keep focused on the music being, worth whatever other earthly things try to interfere.
Are there times when you've come into it, the music, not feeling very well? And if so, what's that like in terms of transforming all that through the music?
For me, any music I'm involved with, I'm coming to it in hopes of being healed or uplifted. Otherwise, I don't think I want to die with my boots on. I don't want to get killed off because I couldn't chill or take a rest, or I don't want to die on that plane going to the gig or coming from the gig. So, I'm very in tune with the way he chooses dates. Like sometimes it'll be very definite, sometimes I'll say, let me see what the stars say. And I just try to adjust accordingly.
Have you, apart from the music, asked Tisziji questions, time-related questions, or relational questions, or any other questions that...
Well, once upon a time I used to, but Now I think we just kind of pick up the phone just like we play.
Right.
And rather than it being a question and answer, direct, it's just how you doing, what's up, and what's happening. And out of that, many things are answered automatically.
Is there anything musically that you haven't done with Tisziji that you'd like us to work on or work towards?
Go on the road.
I can hear Rebby now.
Yeah, play more often, less exhaust, playing a lot, jump on some planes, touch some hearts all over the world.
Thank you, Don.
I think it's
You know what else you gotta do?
Witten and Witten.
Just buy them some
Paul,
Sharpies.
Jimmy,
for the
I
music.
think, I'm not sure.
Jimmy Gunn or Pentel, something that's big and dark,
Okay.
you
Can't quite read that.
Because this would be on one page.
Yeah.
It's pretty close to pencil scratching.
A lot going on here.
Yeah.
It's one thing to buy Sharpies, it's another thing to have music. He's got plenty of Sharpies.
Oh, not him.
Bernie?
Bernie, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that Munoz's stuff is always more or less more than this. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Compliment daddy.
Hey, I was the son of a ranger trying to get me the copy, all right? My brother was the one that had it, though.
So you had it,
Well, I mean, he's the one that wrote legibly and clearly. Yeah. These days, you don't need it because you got a computer, brother.
Actually, for Rebby's sake, if you would be so kind, Dave and Rashied, to just tell Rebby what it's like in the music, what it's like playing with his dad.
It's great playing with your dad because your dad is in the middle of it. He goes right in the middle of the music, and that brings everybody in with him. He just waits for the right moment. He ain't gonna do it unless it's right. We miss you, man. Hope everything's cool. We miss you. You watch the music here, you listen to us. We're playing for you.
That's good.
Rashied, if you can just tell Rebby what the feeling is like in the music.
Oh, it's a good feeling. It's just that you never get really get a chance to play like this. Like the stuff that you're listening to, it's like something that's not played very much, and it's like really slick that your old man is putting it out there like that. He's giving people a chance to really listen to some music that they very seldom get a chance to hear. And so, hey man, just check it out.
Thank you very much. You both bring an enormous amount of heart and soul to the music, and that's what makes it fly. So, from Rebby and from all of us, thank you very much.
Amen. Thank you.
Hi, Rebby. How you doing, man? My man. Sorry you couldn't make it, but we had a great time here, and I'm sure you're going to hear the music, and I'm sure you're going to dig it, and we really miss seeing you. I hope you're doing okay. Take care. Love from Toronto.
And if you can just tell Rebby in more general terms, because he can't always go to all the gigs, just in more general terms, what the music's like for you.
What the music is like? It's like breathing, and it's like breathing in, breathing out, rolling around on the ground, having your back scratched, taking a leak. It's all of that stuff. It's just...
How is it different from the rest of the music that you play day in and day out?
Well, it's more direct. Let's say direct to the inside, direct to the senses, direct to the feelings. Less a hampered by technical things, chords, time, whatever. This is direct expression.
And one of Rebbe's experiences is that he's really healed through the music. Can you just share a bit about that in closing with what it's like for you, because you travel so far very often to come in for this session?
Yeah, well, I travel quite a distance. It's not that far, but it's a matter of traveling, and I do it because aside from other things, I'm regenerated and refreshed and replenished and inspired by playing this way, and because I never get a chance to play this way usually, and so this just gives me energy, energizes me, even though I'm completely wasted now.
Do you feel like Tisziji knows you in ways that other musicians don't know you?
Definitely. Because as I said, I very rarely get a chance to play this way with so much freedom. So yeah, he knows me more than most people do in that respect.
Thank you, Bernie.